Washington Bullets prepared to take on the Golden State Warriors. One thing was certain, there would be a new world champion in 1975. As the championship round began in Washington, it seemed the experts had been right. The Bullets jumped to a 16-point lead. But while the Capitol Center crowd prepared to celebrate again, the Warriors continued to battle. They caught the Bullets and won the opener. Games 2 and 3 were scheduled in the Cow Palace on the San Francisco side of the bay. Neither team had played there for several seasons. Once again, the Bullets jumped into an early lead. With less than 3 minutes to play in the first half, Washington led by 13 points. In that less than 3 minutes remaining, Rick Barry tossed in 10 points, closing the gap and giving the Warriors the impetus they needed. The Golden State captain also scored the first 2 baskets of the second half, and his teammates picked it up from there. Wilkes, who would become Rookie of the Year, found his scoring touch. As the Bullets fought back, the Golden State defense tightened. The fans sensed it. The players sensed it. The momentum now was the Warriors. No, the momentum didn't swing over to Golden State. They went out and fought for it, worked for it, and won it. The Bullets had to be wondering what one had to do to beat the Warriors. They had held leads of 16 points in the first game and 13 points in the second game and lost them both. Warrior fans felt they had the answer. The fans were so jubilant that Warrior coach Al Attles had to display some of his playing days speed to keep ahead of them. 3 nights later, the scene was the same, but the scenario was not. This time, the Warriors did not fall behind. This time, only a few points separated the teams until the third period. Then the Warriors turned it on. Those experts who had been predicting a 4-game Washington sweep were beginning to think about the impossible. Not just a Golden State victory, but could the Warriors do the sweeping? That impossible dream came closer to being a reality as the Warriors took Game 3 and the teams winged to Washington. Now the Bullets were fighting with the ferocity of a team that did not want to be known as a club who had lost the World Championship in 4 games. This time, the Bullets jumped in front by 14 points and were playing like a team determined to hold on to that lead, increase it if they could. Golden State lost the services of Coach Al Attles, who ran onto the floor to protest Bullets' strong-arm tactics and was banished to the locker room. But Attles' actions seemed to act as the catalyst as the Warriors began the tactics that had earned them the nickname the Cardiac Kids. Underdogs all season, even in their own division, the Warriors use their bench strength and their secret ingredient. They call it togetherness. The attack was led by Barry. But it was so well balanced that as the Bullets concentrated on him, they got hurt as he passed off. The winning point came on a toss from the charity line, but the game was won the same way the Warriors had been winning all season. All their many talents putting it together for the victory. Rick Barry was voted the most valuable player in the playoffs. It's not too difficult to figure out why. Rick only led the team in scoring, assists, steals, and fired a sensational 92% from the free throw line. The Warriors returned home to a 2 a.m. airport reception. Yes, they had been called the Cardiac Kids. Later they were called Destiny's Darlings. Now they were being called champions of the NBA.